Hey guys, today we have the Beats by Dre Solo 2s. Alright, with the kit you get two of the headsets. They are labeled, but that R and L are going to be misplaced for actual shipment products. There's going to be a circular center circle there, so you guys can cover the B if it's up to your discretion. And you can tell that these headset areas are unsymmetrical. As I place this on the table, they lean to the side. It doesn't line up horizontally evenly. And the bands are going to be marked also because they do actually fit on a curve. Also included in this kit, you get two of the outer bands. We're going to peel off the upper rectangle above the headset, and we're going to cover the solo area where it's printed onto your headphones. With that area, all you have to do is line up the rectangle around the actual cut off area of the headphones and then press it down. Next, we're going to do the rectangle for the left side. As you can see that I'm going around the seam area on the headphone just to give us a nice equal even line. Now that we got these two rectangles installed, we're going to go with the actual band of the Beats. As you can tell, it's labeled from right to the left, only because, like I said earlier in the video, the headset is on a curve. So from the right, you want to align it by that seam area and then gradually go around the curve of the headset. Now, as you see here, you want to try to keep it even inside the actual frame of the band. You don't want to make it go off the edge, and then it may actually be uneven up for your install. Now, once you get to the other side, you want to check if it's nice and even to the other seam. And then once it is, you want to press it all the way down. Now, realize when you press it down, there will be some lifted areas because of the curve. But you want to try to press it down to the best of your ability. Now that you have it pressed down, you want to continue on by heating that area with your hairdryer. As you can see, as it gets heated, the material does get soft and it'll be able to contour to that curve. Now, like what we did with the install, you just want to make your way down. As you heat one area, press it down and move to the next. Now remember, there could develop a crease, but as long as you go gradually around the whole band, it should come out smooth, as you saw right here. Next, we're going to install the inner circles of the headset. Now, like I said earlier in the video, where that R is located, there will be a full circle. And now it's up to your discretion if you want to rather keep it or remove it, if you want to cover up that entire B area. Now, to install the circle, all you have to do is follow the seam. And then once you feel you have it aligned center, just press it down. Now we're going to install the actual right headset. Now be delicate while peeling it off the wax paper, because that circle area could stretch. To start off, you want to go by the seam to that first previous rectangle that we installed. Now once you have that top part aligned and centered, you want to go down the headset and actually make sure that it doesn't overlap over the side of the headset. As you see here, I am readjusting it. But like I said previously, you want to be very delicate because that area could stretch. So now aligning that actual circle. You want to give yourselves little ripples or tunnels to make it easier to heat down. As you can see, I'm pressing it down sort of in a clock fashion by 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. And those are the areas that you're going to heat down. So now that you develop those tunnels, you just want to press lightly around the inner part of that circle, just so that when you're heating it, it doesn't move around on you. Just a little note, while heating this area, you may have to go over it a couple of times. This first initial heating, you want to go very light and just make sure that you start to develop the actual curve of the headset. And be careful, because while going around, as you saw right this instant, it almost actually creased. If it does, all you have to do is lift it up and then continue on with your heating. But remember, this first initial heating is very light, just so that it will develop the contour. As you see, it almost looks like a bottle cap at this point. Alright, now it's for the next stage of heating. And as you can see now, those ripples are starting to actually form away. But like I said previously, as you see, creases could develop if you press it or not actually heat it enough. As you see here, I did develop one of those creases, and I'll show you how to get those out very shortly. But we're going to continue on pressing out the rest of the, I guess you can call it, bottle cap effect. And there I developed another one. To remove that, all you have to do is lift it and then reheat it down. Those two, they almost developed the crease. So I'm just going to lift them now and then heat them out. And now on the headset, it will develop some of those tunnels as well, but those press out very easily. So this is the one that I said I was going to fix earlier. And all you have to do is peel it up off your device. And then heat it. And now you can see that it has gotten very smooth, and it was pressed out. And this is the last one that we have to fix. And we're just going to follow the same steps. And there you go. So now we're going to install the outer circles. My suggestion to you is to install the one with the port first, just so you can get an idea on how to actually install these pieces. To install this particular one, you have to align it around the audio jack port. And then press that area down so it doesn't move on you while you move side to side. As you see, as I move into the upper area that's hidden behind the band, you have to keep it very even. Alright, now and then press it down. And then we're going to move to the other side. And you just have to slowly and gradually reach to the end. But once you reach the back of the behind the headset, it does overlap a little bit, as you see there. Now we're going to install the one on the right side. Now this one's a little different because you don't have the audio jack as your center pivot point. So you'll want to align it around the area behind the headset itself. Once you have that point aligned, you want to press it down so it doesn't really move on you. And now, like the actual band, you want to gradually go around this area. Now you want to take your time so you can keep it nice and even and centered at the same time. Don't forget to press it down as you do wrap around that outer circle. Now, just like the other one, it will overlap a little bit in the back. Now to finish up both of them, you just have to heat them with your hair dryer very lightly. Alright guys, that was the full kit for the Beats Solo 2nd generation. The color that we skinned this in was the blue Satin Myst under matte metals. Alright guys, thanks for watching and until next time.